Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. The biggest, welcome back.
Why am I here? What am I doing? Who am I? I may be mathematically challenged, but I do, like, I have, like, a good basic level of intelligence, I would think.
So this video is going to be split into two different points. Now, because to be honest, I couldn't really make a lengthy video without full on repeating myself, so I decided that I would just combine two different things that I want to talk about into one video. Good, so we're going to be talking about Anna Saccone at the very beginning, and then we're then going to be talking about AARYN Williams later on, and how her audience is a little bit annoyed with her, and also how she's making bank off of her AARYN and Nick Uncut. That's enough. We're going to be talking about Anna Saccone and how she doesn't know what she's doing with her job. She can't do her job. She doesn't know how to film things.
Why am I here? What am I doing? Who am I?
And her Instagram reels is like a complete and utter mystery to her. So we're going to be talking about that. Anna, I think, was it yesterday morning or the day before? She basically came on Instagram and she said that she's going to be completely honest. She doesn't know how to do her job and she's like completely useless at it.
Unqualified for my job. I don't know what the heck I'm doing 99% of the time.
She's like rubbish at doing her job. And the thing is that we all know that obviously Jonathan has been he's been very much the brains behind the operation.
Oh, hi!
Isn't he? He's been doing all the videoing and all of this kind of stuff. But I thought that Anna did actually do her own reels, or at least I thought that she'd done them before, so I wasn't quite sure why she was trying to play the ditzy blonde character. But let's just say that Jonathan has always filmed her doing her reels. If he's always filmed her doing her reels, why is he now stopping? Why is he now leaving her in distress to then do it herself? She's basically saying that she doesn't know how to do it. She like doesn't understand how to video record anything. And it's just like, how long have they been doing YouTube for? They've been doing like YouTube and stuff for, I think they said, sometimes it's 12 years and other times it's 14 years, so I really can't keep track, but it's something a bit like that, and I'm not entirely sure how she's managed to go this long without actually knowing how to film something. It goes on and she's like questioning how to do it, and bearing in mind I'm not a real expert either. I'm not yeah, I've made reels of my cat. I'm not joking, I've literally made reels of my cat before because he is like the cutest thing ever, and that is something that I really want to make reels of. So I literally made like maybe 5 reels of my cat because I found it quite funny. Of course, no one else probably will, but just me. Anyway, so I've done that, and I've never done like outfit changes, but as she was going on about it, I was just thinking, I was like, well, yeah, you've just got to like add the music and then set it up.
And then ensure that it's in the same place, the camera being my phone, in the same place every single day, because obviously I'm going to need my phone. So it's gonna move. Do I pick a song before or after?
How do I set up the camera if I want to use the camera for other things and stuff? And I'm just like, okay, fair enough if you'd never ever like filmed anything on your phone or made a reel and something like that before, but she has made reels before, and she's also been on YouTube for such a long time. Like, we have seen her physically holding a camera, so I'm not entirely sure why she doesn't know how to use these things, unless she literally finds like tech completely confusing. But then she also says, where is it? She also says that she doesn't think she's stupid. She has like a high level of intelligence. It's like, if you struggled with something like that, then you just say it. I don't know. Anyway, either way, it's like completely confusing. It makes 0 sense. It doesn't bloody matter anyway, because then she went and just got Jonathan to do it.
So I've enlisted the help of an expert.
Oh, hi!
Which is all fine, like, I get it, but I do think she's not really doing her young audience like real favors by acting like a real ditzy blonde all the time. There's some things I'm not very good at, like DIY stuff, so I tend to just get Tom to do it, and I'm fully aware that if I am ever in the house by myself, or like he goes away or whatever, if something goes wrong and I don't know how to fix it, that is on me, because I am an idiot with that, and I just haven't been paying attention to how to do like something as simple as like changing a light bulb or something. Like, I could do it if I wanted to, but I don't do it. I let Tom do it. But I think we need to, as a society, just try and be a little bit more like figure it out for ourselves rather than like letting our husbands deal with it all the time. And I'm fully like, I admit it, on some things that is me all over, because I'm like, oh, he'll do it, he's fine, he knows what he's doing. But actually I think we need to come together and be a bit like, no, we can do it, because all of that, and she just ended up getting Jonathan to do it anyway. It's just like, what is even the point, you know? You guys thought I was going to talk about their new documentary. Well, I already made a community tab about it, and I'm just gonna wait until it actually comes out, because like with this, do you know what I mean? Like, there's just no point trying to like pad out a video with not a lot of things to talk about. So I'm actually just gonna wait until we've got more information, and then I will bring you guys that video. So Nick, so AARYN, Williams and Nick. So I'm using my computer, which is the reason why I'm sort of like turning this way and that way. So I've actually been really, I've made a video about AARYN before. I'm like always slightly intrigued whenever people come off of their main channel and then they make other channels. I've always found it like quite interesting. Not in the case of, oh, look at them getting all the money. Not just that, but also I want to see how it goes for them. I want to see how it pans out. And AARYN Williams, because if you know who she is, she's a American. She wasn't a family vlogger, she was more of a mummy vlogger, and then she tried to do a little bit of family vlogging. But I don't know, we saw a lot of her kids, but she was much more mummy vlogger than family vlogger. And I remember watching her before she even had Skylar. So and then I stopped watching her for a very long time when all of these the racist Big Brother thing came to light. That's when I then realized, I was like, oh, okay. But every so often, especially recently, I will go on because I'm intrigued by her new setup. So basically she has hired like a videographer, an editor and all of that, and they actually have like, it's like a film set. It's much more reality TV, and some of her audience, they're not happy, okay? They are not happy at all.
So bad to have to do this every single day.
She has a lot of people, and I'm actually going to talk about this. She has so many people that have actually come over from her YouTube account, because she now has a separate website called Nick and AARYN Uncut, or AARYN and Nick Uncut, something about that, where you have to pay. It's £5.99 a month. She did this Instagram story where she basically showed just how many people are a member. And the reason why I wanted to read some of the comments is because she obviously has a lot of people that have decided to come over and they are long-term supporters, but then she also has a lot of people that don't like the new setup. And I think it's really interesting that she has continued to stay down this path despite having a lot of people say we want the old content back, kind of thing. For her AARYN and Nick Uncut, she has 3,322 active subscribers. So that is, I'm not sure how many, I think she's got 300 and something on her. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. To be honest, subscribers don't really matter in the long run when you're doing YouTube, because sometimes people say subscribe and not even get a notification. YouTube is really weird like that. So don't look at someone's sub count and go, oh, they're really unpopular, or oh, why aren't they doing very well on views, because it just varies so much. That's at least what I found as a content creator. And it is true, other people say that. So she makes, so if all of those people had signed up, and I did the maths for this on my calculator, okay, if all those people, 3,322 people subscribed, that would mean that she'd be making just under $20,000 a month just in her Nick and AARYN thingy-majiggy, which would be much more than what she would get if she was doing YouTube. Even if she was pulling in quite a few views, I believe that would probably be more. So for her financially, it's probably a way better bet to do it as it is and to stick with the AARYN and Nick Uncut reality TV show. I don't really see her going the other way if it's just based on finances alone, but you never know. But let's just read some of the comments. So on her, so she uploads all these little snippets to her YouTube channel, and there's a lot of people saying like, oh, I miss the old vlogs back, I want to get the old ones back, all of this kind of stuff. And for a while they were like inundated with people asking this kind of thing. She did do a which we're going to read some of the comments of. She did actually do this video, which was basically, the whole thing was just like a sponsored ad, but it wasn't done in a very like personal way. It was done quite impersonal because of course they had someone videoing them.
So having something custom for where we live and our specific soil is really exciting to me because I think it'll help us maintain our yard a lot better. Okay, number one is meal delivery services, and specifically meals that are already pre-made and that go along with your diet.
So if you read some of the comments from that, it kind of sheds a light into how people are feeling, and I think AARYN is actually among one of the very few vloggers who doesn't actually delete all of her comments. I believe she blocks a lot of people, but from what I can see just going through and looking through her comments, she doesn't delete all of them. At least look through this ad that she did, a lot of people are saying, I love your channel, AARYN, and I realise this is your job, so money is the main priority, but it feels very much non-authentic now, and I feel like you made it to where the only way we'll get authenticity is if we pay for your subscription. Money changes lives.
There's one that I really want to buy. I think it's called Sweet Grace, and it's like a nostalgic smell for me, and I didn't know that they had a Pura insert, and I really want to get one of those next.
I liked this video, but I'm still not a fan of the produced content. I miss your vlog style content. I know it's like a broken record at this point hearing people say this, so sorry about that because I love your content. One long commercial of things that are so unrealistic for most of your viewers. As a stay-at-home mum of 3 under 4, I used to relate to you so much. Now, not so much. The whole video seemed like commercial after commercial. Rest in peace, AARYN's old content. No idea who's putting the videos together, but they messed it up completely this time. Bring back the AARYN we all subscribe to. People had a lot to say about this particular video, which I think it was made like a couple weeks ago, so I'm a little bit late to this. But a lot of people had a lot of things to say about this particular video. And I think it was mostly because a lot of people have been getting snippets who weren't subscribed to that AARYN and Nick. They were getting a lot of snippets, a lot of like they get like trailers, which is really nice of AARYN, but she's also trying to like tempt people to go watch it, so I kind of see it from both sides. But a lot of people were just like, actually watching a full-length thing. They were really irritated. Do I think that AARYN has decided to do this for financial reasons? Yes. Do I think that she's doing it so that she won't get censored on YouTube? Not really, to be honest with you. She charges £5.99, which is quite a lot of money if I'm being perfectly honest. Like, for a lot of people it is a lot of money, and I don't think she necessarily realizes that. People just can't afford that kind of content, and then when the people who can't afford that kind of content then finally get a video, and the video was called something like 10 things that have changed my life. And to people who are subscribers or who can't afford the membership, they'll be going, oh my gosh, yeah, let's just, like, this is amazing, we get this whole thing, 10 things that have changed my life. Because if, you know, you want to watch something like that, if you really like a person, and then they then click on it and it's literally the whole entire thing is just ad, and it's like these people would have felt let down because the one thing that they're being given on AARYN Williams's YouTube channel is just a long ad. So I think it was just a bit of a kick in the face, and I think that is probably where the negativity is coming from. I do not pay to watch her channel, but what I did find of course interesting is when she then said just how many subscribers she's now got, and that will earn her just under $20,000 a month if they sign up for the $5.99 monthly. Now, I don't know how many did that. I'm just saying that if I probably wouldn't pay just for like one-off episode, you probably want to pay for monthly. So I'm assuming a lot of those people are, but either way, you know, she's going to be making more money than she would have made on YouTube. YouTube doesn't really pay out that much money unless you're in the millions with views. So yeah, I would assume she's earning quite a bit more money. You got to be quite careful, because if she carries on doing that, if she carries on just putting ads and just only a bit like what Love Meg does, where Love Meg will basically only use her YouTube platform if it's a paid promotion. If AARYN does that as well and then only uploads the trailers, it's kind of pointless even having a YouTube anymore. It would just be about making additional money and then trying to get the people to then join your other website, which is probably what she's doing, but it won't resonate very well with your past subscribers because they'll then just feel a little bit like a wallet. Do you feel the same as me? Do you hate everything I've said? Can you please let me know down in the comment section, and I will catch up with you guys in the next video. Keep happy, keep safe, look after each other, look after yourselves, and mwah.